morning, you guys. Okay, so I have a question for you this morning. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I just had the best workout. Like, it wasn't even that hard. It was just good. You know what I mean? Like, it was like my body just felt super good. Did my 30 minutes of cardio, and then I sat in the sauna. Did some stretching and some breathing, and I was just like, oh my gosh. Our bodies just crave that normalcy again, right? So anyway, I have a couple questions, and here's why I want to gather this information. Well, first I'll ask the other question. It's so pretty out here. It finally stopped raining. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going on my walk. And so basically what I want to do is, last year when everything started, when it all happened with Maisie, I had this impression, like really big, that I needed to record and document everything that happened. Like, it needed to be heavily documented because I was going to be helping a lot of people with this. Like, there's nothing that prepares you for it, but gosh, it would have been nice to have all the tools that I had, right? And so for other people, and also being in that place of already being super into personal development. Oh, what's up, you guys? Oh my gosh, I look so, woo! I look flushed this morning. So anyways, I remember feeling this like a couple weeks after Maisie had passed. The spirit just told me, like, you need to record this. And I had a couple conversations that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't listen, and I will now. You ever had that happen where you're like, oh, that's why you wanted me to do that. Okay, God, I'll listen next time. So I did, and filled up a whole voice recorder app. Got another voice recording app, did another one. But then I also have something on my phone. It's called ACR Cube. And basically I push a button and it records all my phone conversations. There is a way to save all this, but I don't know how, and I know it's not raining. I'm just under a tree. I don't know how to save it. Oh, I miss you too, Heather. You should just come over. And so there's a way. Here's my idea. Here's what I need help with. I need somebody who can help me organize this experience, because what I want to do with all of these, so basically I have had sessions and sessions and sessions and calls and calls and calls and workshops, and I have done like 1,000 hours of working through this highly traumatic year, right? That I think other people could totally benefit from. I don't think I would per se let them just listen to my grueling, very dark stuff that was coming up, or maybe I will. I don't know if would that be helpful? I have no idea. But I have it gathered. I have journals and journals and journals. What do I do to put it together? And here's the idea. Here's the plan. I want to create a 4-part series of stuff that, if this happens to anybody, whether it's been years ago or it's fresh, that they can go there kind of as a reprieve. Here are your tools. Here are the things that you can do, right? And so I want to do, the 4 parts are, how do you handle yourself, right, as the mom? This is from, obviously, the mom. So what do you do to take care of you? I mean, worst possible thing happens, what do you do, right? And then how do you help your spouse? What do you do for your spouse? What do you do for your kids? And then how do you have other people support you? So those are the 4 things that I'm going to be super focused on, because I feel like this last year I have just been gather. And I'm so grateful to God that I listened. I am so grateful that, of all these experiences and dreams, everything is documented. But now what? That's where I'm at right now, is this, okay, how do I get this out? How do I compose it? How do I get it into usable form, so that way somebody else who is grieving or going through this horrible experience, and I say that now, it just is what it is, right? And I can label it or not, but this experience, we'll just say that it's an experience that a lot of people go through in life, and they don't have any tools, and they don't have the support that I had, and they don't have the amazing, church family that came and just showed up and took care of everything, and my friends flew in from everywhere, and there's a lot of people who don't know what to do. Their child dies and there's nothing. Like, I remember just scouring the internet. Like, what the hell do I do? Like, I just remember being like, and I probably did say worse than that, but I'm just saying, like, there was just this feeling of, there's nothing to do. Like, and my husband would just remind me, we're just breathing right now. There's so many conversations I wish that I had recorded with him, because for me, he's like the one who really like gets me, right? So anyway, if you know anyone else who has like really good skills at gathering it, like Alina, you're so good at this, and I'm so excited you're gonna help me with this. But I need to basically like, someone gave me an app that turns it into words, but it has to be already recorded in that app. So I already have stuff. So what can I do to kind of bring this all together? Usable form for somebody else. Like it's kind of one of those things where it's going to take some time, effort, and energy. So I haven't even decided, like, do I charge for this course? Do I not charge? Is it just a gift I'm giving to the world? Like, because it is work, you know, to do that. And my husband made a good point. He's like, look, if someone had this happen and they said, Chrissy, I want to pay you to stay here with me every day, 24/7, every single day of the week, like, what would you charge them? I'm like, oh, I guess you're right. You kind of have to give up a lot, you know, so it's worthy and deserving of, we just get so stuck around like, not charging for our services if it's for something that's really tender like this. Does that make sense? But anyways, and it might be something I just do for free. It might be something that I just do. I don't know yet. But I feel like I want to get this out there. So anyways, that's my long, like, dude, you guys all walked with me for like a half a mile. Aw. I see such a need. I see such a need for this. And what's crazy is now my kids' stuff is coming up, and I am going to be recording that, not without their permission. Like, I'm just going to write down the things that we talked about, because it's interesting now that I'm doing, that I'm not as like obliterated is a word. Like their stuff is more percolating and coming up. Does that make sense? So now I've got to come like with all this that I've learned and bring it to them and their own experience, which is different. I haven't lost a sister. I don't know what that's like. So I want to know, and they're all different. They're so different. My girls are so insanely beautiful and wonderful. And here's the thing, like, I know that, like when I ask, you know, I know Maisie is right there just to help them out. But you got to listen, right? Like, how do you practice listening when you've never been taught how to listen to spiritual things? You know, my kids go to church every Sunday. We go to church every Sunday. Doesn't mean you know how to listen. It doesn't mean that you believe. It doesn't mean anything until that trial of your faith, right? We were talking about this in Sunday school. And to value the experience of the trial of your faith. Like, value the experience of being pushed beyond the limits and being like just shaken, shattered, whatever. Like, value that experience, right? So, okay, tangent. Squirrel. No, oh my gosh, there's actually a squirrel. Go figure. Oh, it's so pretty out here. Okay. That's what I need help with. That's what I know you guys are awesome at. And I just have that feeling to just like put it out there. Somebody's going to be good at something that I need help with, because there are people just who really, really need some support right now. I don't even know who they are specifically. I just keep hearing it in my head. Like, I'm doing it. I'm on it. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. I am going to, look at how pretty. It smells so good here because it's all rainy. Anyway, if you are wanting to help me on this project, let me know. And yeah, go help some people. All right, love you all. Have a great Monday. Oh, Monday's the best day. Monday after Thanksgiving, reset the body systems. I'm doing a 3-day liquids only. I'm going to just reset the system, do lots of apple cider vinegar and sesame seed milks and green smoothies, and just like nourish, because I'll tell you what, my body was so addicted to sugar last night. I got up it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I got up and I made mac and cheese. It was organic, mind you. But I'm just saying, like, my body is dealing with some heavy addictions right now of just carbs, sugar, like basically those. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing to reset and cleanse, because the thing is my mind cannot function at its highest level if I have this going on inside of me. So, side note, that's one of the things to take care of, is making sure your body is in a place where it can receive that inspiration. And then I'm probably going to head into like a 2 or 3 day water fast, just to, reset the gut. And our gut is basically in control of our emotions. So I've been super emotional the last few days because guess why? My hormones have been hijacked by all the sugar. And it is what it is. I had so much fun doing it. I'm just going to say that. Now, well, it's dripping on me. I'm done. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.